What if you could bleach and color your hair without damage? With K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask, you can have strong, soft, bouncy hair and keep using the color, bleach, and heat. This isn't just a damage cover-up, it's a deep damage fix. That's because patented K18 peptide repairs damage on the molecular level, which is really, really deep. So no matter what you do to your hair, K18 will be there to fix the damage. Shop at Sephora or get 10% off your first purchase with code PODCAST at K18hair.com.
Give the sense of the season with Pura's Black Friday sale. Enjoy up to 30% off site-wide on curated gift sets, diffusers for home and car, and premium long-lasting single scents. Shop now at Pura.com for a limited time only.
Our hangovers when we were younger, like when I was a teenager, Lucy, when I used to drink, I used to find the hangovers quite giggly. You know, they weren't this traumatic episode every Sunday. It was me smoking a spliff in the back of a Fiat Panda.
Nice, good look.
Good
look, Vic.
and laughing with my mates.
Yes.
There was no trauma. I mean, we probably felt a little bit weird the next day, but there was no internal turmoil like that it led to later on. My hangovers were always doable. There was no real downside to drinking then. It was just, well, let's either go to the pub and have hair of the dog, or let's just get over it and go for hang out again or stay in bed all morning and sleep. Actually.
Yes, I was just about to
Yeah.
say, I think you could sleep and eat your hangovers away very easily when you were younger.
Definitely.
I watch my teenage daughter and her friends and boyfriends, and they rarely go out and get drunk, but when they do, they'll sleep for about 14 hours.
Yeah.
And that is why they wake up feeling half okay.
They've slept it
Whereas
off.
we haven't, at our age, and after a long period of drinking, you're unable to sleep properly.
Yeah.
And so you can't sleep it off. You have to stay in the land of the living and suffer.
Yeah. I mean, I remember saying, don't worry, I'll sleep it off. Like if I was really drunk or I'd been sick or something, will you be all right tomorrow? I'll be like, yeah, I'll sleep it off. It's fine. And I remember I would sleep for hours and hours and wake up, in time for the Antiques Roadshow, and I'd feel fine.
Yes.
But that's obviously changed. My hangovers got progressively worse throughout my life, whether I was drinking more or not. Sometimes I'd go out and only have a couple of drinks, but still feel the same level of paranoia and hypochondria or something else that slipped into it. All of these things start slipping into your
slowly but
hangovers.
surely.
Yeah, little kind of side effects, like mental and physical. So I used to become, I remember my hangovers changing. When I moved to Brighton, I was burning the candle at both ends, as we say. I was completely wild. A Saturday night was a big night out. A Sunday night was a big night out. And then Monday was the 70s night down at the, I can't remember the name of the club now, the Honey Club, that was it. And so every night was a drinking night. So no matter whether I was hungover or not, I got up, went and got the hair of the dog and carried on the party. So I think during that period I was drinking every day and drinking away those hangovers.
Yeah.
So I never had to face the fear. We used to go to this place called the Pav Tav and have giant Yorkshire puddings with a roast in. And we used to gobble those up, have Bloody Marys and then get back on it.
That'd
And end
sort
up
it
being
out,
in a
wouldn't it,
nightclub
when you're
again.
young?
Yeah,
No
sorted,
problem at all.
sorted me right out. I think if I'd stopped drinking and not gone out to the pub that day, perhaps the anxiety or the hangziety would have crept into my life a little bit earlier. But in those days, in those early days, I could get rid of it. I could, lean into the hangover, drink through it. But of course, that never really worked because all I was doing was delaying the mental trauma.
So you were already finding ways to carry on drinking and not having to deal with how bad you felt around it. So at the time you had no idea really what you were doing, but you were just delaying that mental health effect that was making you feel so bad.
I was doing almost what my body was telling me to do, was like, you don't need to feel like shit today. You can drink instead.
And you'll be okay.
And your mates are all going out. So why would you stay at home feeling shit when everybody else is going to go and carry on and be down the pub, club and bar for the afternoon? Because they used to have all day sessions there. You could turn up at a Sunday morning club and have like a house party from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. and then go on to until a lock-in at the pub. So there was always places to go in Brighton, and that can be quite dangerous.
Yeah.
There's always something open.
Oh, well, that's the same as London. We used to come out of we used to go to the same club. We found out.
Yes, we did.
We?
The Vauxhall. Was it the Vauxhall Tavern?
Channel Club.
The Channel Club. That's
the Vauxhall Tavern is another club
another
that we
one,
both used to go to as well. But the Channel Club, you'd come out of it. It closed at 6 a.m. and then you go to Sunnyside Up, which opened at 6 a.m.
Strawberry Sundays.
Strawberry
that
Sundays.
Was it.
Yes. Oh, there you go. Blast from the past.
In my Morris Minor.
Oh God, you used to drive between clubs.
Oh, gurning.
Oh no. Oh God.
Trying to avoid police cars.
But yeah, we look back and they were certainly happy days, but we were already finding ways to avoid the downers, and that way was usually to carry on drinking. So yeah, I mean, this topic is so important for me as well, because things just got worse and worse for me with my hangziety until really, it got to the point where in my last couple of years of drinking, they were just so immense that I couldn't actually get up off the couch or out of bed, sometimes for 24 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I was a single mum with kids and I could not move. The only thing that would make me move and get up and make packed lunch or make dinner was another drink.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that would make me feel as if I could manage another hour or two on this planet before I go to bed. I mean, I just felt so terrible. The horrendousness of my hangovers have left their mark on me. And I mean, we were laughing about my drinking dream that I had. But I do. It was the night before your birthday, Vic. I had this drinking dream, the three of us, you, me and Alan, going out on the piss. And my dreams are not about the bit when you're on the piss where it might be quite good fun. It's always about having to manage life afterwards with that hangziety and that horrendous hangover. And I woke up with a headache, and I had a headache all day. I'm deeply traumatized by hangziety. And that is why it's such an important topic, and it's the reason for my sobriety.
Yeah.
It's why I did it, because I just can't go through that, not one more time. I can't live one more minute of my life feeling like that.
No, because I don't think you saying that makes me realise I don't think I would survive that anymore. If I was to put myself through that, like, of course I get those moments of, I quite fancy a drink still. That does happen. But then when I click into that moment of remember the hangziety, remember how you felt on those days, I don't think I would mentally survive it. I think I would go down into a spiral, and God knows what would happen to me. It is so risky and it is so awful that I could never, ever face doing it again.
Yeah.
I'm traumatised by it.
I agree with you. And there's no such thing as one drink for us. One drink is several drinks lead to a blackout leads to a hangover leads to hangziety.
Yeah.
And we just could never, ever do that again.
Yeah.
I mean, and to know that we were talking about it just now in the introduction, we were living for several years saying, I know I'm going to feel like death tomorrow.
About to say that,
I know I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to want to die tomorrow. I'm going to drink so heavily tonight that tomorrow morning I will feel suicidal.
Yeah.
But the need to drink was bigger. And so we would drink and we would go through it.
Yeah.
Time and time again.
I mean, you can try and prep yourself for that. Like try and pretend that you're going to moderate and it's not going to be as bad. But it was always as bad, or it was always got worse. It was progressively worse. My anxiety deteriorated with each time I drank, no matter how much I drank. And it's incredible to me now, which is why I love talking about this, even though it makes me feel anxious, is that I cannot believe I did that to myself. It's like this sort of self-flagellation. Is that the word? It's like when you punish yourself. It's like I'm sticking a needle in my eye. I mean, I would have rather have done that. I would have rather had a physical injury than have the mental injury of being hungover. Because it is like that. It's like you're injuring yourself. You're punching yourself in the face and feeling the downfall of that for 24 hours afterwards, that you feel so bad that you want to die, but yet we continue to do it.
I know.
That is the problem with normalisation of alcohol in society and in social occasions, because we felt we couldn't go out without it. So therefore we had to forge through this total mental breakdown to drink alcohol, which to me now seems absolutely crazy.
It's
insanity. And you have to be, it is total insanity that we could do that to ourselves and our lovely bodies, Lucy.
Yeah.
Especially your lovely little body.
Oh, why, thank you very much. I think your body's just as lovely, my dear.
Chubbier than yours. Still lovely.
We've both got lovely bodies.
Cuddly bodies.
And we've got mum bodies. No, you just mentioned there as well, Vic, about how sometimes you would we would know, certainly when we were younger, and like even I suppose in the last years of drinking, we would know that we were going to feel terrible. So sometimes we would look at ways to try and drink, but not to have the hangover. And I can remember distinctly being on the London Underground reading. I had a book about how not to get a hangover, and it was things in it like, the typical things like drink water, but also have a slice of salmon, have salmon for dinner before you. I tried everything. Yeah. I tried everything. I thought that I could find a way around it to get the best of both worlds, to be able to go out and feel okay the following morning. But I mean, the crazy things I did, but it's interesting because looking back, I was already suffering at such a young age that I was looking into how I could avoid these hangovers. And I think I just learned as time went on that none of this stuff was even touching the sides. I was never going to avoid the hangover. So I gave up on even trying to find ways around it. And I would just know I was going to get it and carry on drinking.
And interestingly, when we spoke to William Porter, he explained that your body has to go through this process after drinking. There's no avoiding it. You can drink as much water as you like and you can do whatever you want. Like, what is it called when you eat before you go drinking?
Yeah, line your stomach.
Line your stomach. Any of those things, he said, are a complete waste of time because no matter what happens, your body has to process the alcohol, and that's what causes the hangover. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the...
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Dear Career Ladder, you've had your moment. You're linear and one-dimensional. Ambition doesn't just go up anymore. It zigs and zags and squiggles. We're CEOs, executives, founders. We're advising companies, launching side hustles, taking breaks, defining our next act. Ambition on our terms, the possibilities are endless. Chief. Lead on. Join us at chief.com.
'Tis the season to unwrap new memories. Make holiday gifting beautiful, thoughtful, and effortless with Pura's Black Friday sale. Shop up to 30% off site-wide, including curated gift sets for everyone on your list, sleek and modern diffusers for home and car, and premium long-lasting single scents that make the perfect stocking stuffers. Shop the sale at Pura.com for a limited time only.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad bookstores?
No, it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh, yeah, really depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
okay,
good. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah. From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it now.
Yeah, go and buy it. Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy, buy it. Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.